Hello, I'm with Mr. Rakesh Kumar Verma. He's the Additional Secretary for Tourism, Government of India at FITUR 2023 in Madrid. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Sir, tell me your basic objective to promote the country India, incredible India, in the Spain market and overall in the Europe market. What's the new strategy for Indian government?
So we see a lot of potential from Spain and Latin American market. Post-pandemic, our target is to recover fully in 2023. So we are working with our private sector partners to bring Indian tourism offering to different markets. So it's part of the same strategy that we have come here and working with our travel trade partners. We are positioning India in this market.
Sir, it's a big question after COVID. How sustainable is the whole tourism sector? So what the steps and what is the potential plan government has made to promote tourism and make it more sustainable in coming years?
Yes, one of the key learning from pandemic has been about sustainable tourism. And so Government of India, Ministry of Tourism has brought out a national strategy for promoting sustainable tourism in the country. We are working with the state governments, we are working with private sector to bring sustainability, to mainstream sustainability in tourism sector. We are finding the new destinations because there are many destinations where we have reached a situation of over tourism. So we need to diversify, we need to develop new destinations, we need to develop lesser known places, we need to focus on the offerings which are sustainable. So whether it's a hotel sector, whether it is tour operators, we are trying to make them realize the value of the sustainability. We have introduced what is called sustainable tourism criteria of India, and we are certifying our service providers on that criteria. So we hope that all of us together will be able to promote sustainable tourism in the country.
Yes, sir, we have seen over last few years the ease of e-visa to coming inbound tourists to India. Do you have any more further plan to make it more easier for the international inbound tourist?
Yes, so e-visa was a big step forward. It's been hugely successful. We are now improving that interface. We are improving the website. We are also looking at facilitating at the border when passengers arrive, they get a good experience. We are able to facilitate that process, which will really help us getting more and more visitors.
We have seen also over last 1 decade almost, like the increasing the need of the homestay and the interest of homestay where foreigners can come to a country and stay with the locals and understand the culture, understand the local cuisine, things like that. So do you have anything on this on your mind?
That's one sector which is doing extremely well in the country. Many of the state governments are really working on that. They have brought out schemes and strategies to promote homestays, B&Bs, and we are working with the states to promote this sector. And as I said, in terms of sustainable tourism, because these are options which generate very low carbon footprint. They also bring the experiences which were not so far available to the tourists and visitors. So that's one area where we are focused, and we are working with the state governments to develop homestays and B&B across the country. There is tremendous growth in that, and it's making Indian tourism offerings accessible to all.
Well, we have seen leadership, our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, a lot of international airports are really modifying into incredibly international level. So do you have in mind for any new airports?
Yes, if you look at number of airports, they've almost doubled in the country in last few years, and that's a very important part of travel and tourism. So improvement in the connectivity, improvement by way of road infrastructure, improvement in terms of railway infrastructure, that's happening, and that's really helping tourism sector to grow. And our scheme of Udan, where we are connecting even the smaller destinations which are not viable on their own, is also helping develop tourism at these smaller places. We are focused on connectivity and air connectivity in particular to develop tourism in the country.
So my last question would be, we have seen also the high-speed train project that is running many of the states across the country, and a lot of international tourists, they want to travel in train like we love to travel in Europe. So what's the progress on that?
So Vande Bharat train, it's been introduced by Government of India, and we are getting more and more such trains. They will really help tourism sector again by providing good facilities, less time for the travelers, and so this is really going to give a boost to tourism in the country. And the destinations which are going to be connected through Vande Bharat, they are going to get a boost, and we will try and prepare these destinations for larger tourism potential, larger footfall, so that we could benefit from this Vande Bharat train.
Thank you very much for talking to Travel and Tour World.
Thank you, it was my pleasure.